guys! Okay, so today's video is going to be an advice video again. I wanted to film a video tonight, but I really didn't want to use my camera just because I didn't feel like setting it up or anything, so I'm actually sitting on my bed and I'm just really comfy and cozy, and I know that's like, I always say I'm comfy and cozy, but I really didn't care. I just felt like filming a video, so this is another video where I'm just going to talk because also I feel like talking. So if it keeps going dark, it's like computer screen. The quality's not too bad. So I hope you guys are fine with it. Tonight, what I'm going to be talking about is how to deal with stress in high school or just stress in general. Because I've been through stress a lot in high school years, and I thought I would share with you guys my ideas on how to not get rid of it, but like eliminate the amount of stress you have and how to kind of deal with it in nice ways. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Okay, so my first tip for stress is to stay active, stay doing stuff. If you play sports, then stay in those sports. Don't like if sports are making you stressed out because you have schoolwork, don't quit those sports because of your schoolwork. I know it might sound silly because you're probably thinking, why would I stay in sports if they're making me stressed? But a lot of the time, if you are out of sports and you have more time on your hands to do that homework, it's kind of hard to explain, but say you have like a project, 10 homework assignments and a quiz or something, I don't know. But you have a lot of homework, and then you also have basketball on top of that. The thing is, when you play a sport, you don't have time in between to like really get into drama or talk with friends or be on your phone or watch TV or any of that stuff. And I know it's being social, but in high school you really need time to just work on school things and like be in activities outside of school. And I really believe that if you do any activity outside of school, like any clubs, I even feel like clubs are something just like a sport. So if you do any clubs or sports, you should really continue them even if they're causing a little bit of stress, because you don't want to quit all those things just because you have homework. That's not going to be good in the end, because you have to learn that when you get into college and you get into higher grades, it's not going to be easy, and you can't just quit everything you do, because it's not going to show you as a good person when you get older, and when you go and get a job, you're going to have a lot of stuff to deal with. And I know this doesn't speak for all of you. I know some of you aren't going down the path of college, which is up to everyone on here, but I really believe that if you're doing things, it's better for you, and it's more healthy to be active and be in different groups and be with more people, because I think people de-stress you in a way that you don't know it at the time, but they do, if that makes sense. So that is one way to keep de-stressed. I know that I am in a few groups at school, and just by talking to friends, it just calms me down a lot. When I have tests and things, I can be there and de-stress, and then when I get home, I can do it by stress. So when you're at home and you're really stressed, I have been through it. I've had my nervous breakdowns for quizzes. I've had my I don't know what to study for. I've had my freakouts. I've had everything like that. You name it, I've had it when it comes to stress. And really, the only way I deal with it is my obsession with Lush. And if you guys don't know what Lush is, it is a bath product store. Not really just bath, but it's a homemade, handmade, homemade, whatever you want to call it, like body store, I guess. A lot of the stuff there is for like face, bath, shower, all those things. They have all natural products. And when I discovered it, I became like so excited. I actually have a collection. I will link it if I forget. I'm really sorry, but it's basically a store that has stuff for bath products, and what I do is I always buy bath products there, and it gives me a reason to have to take a bath. So when I'm stressed, I seriously drop what I'm doing. As stupid as it sounds, I drop what I'm doing, I take a bath, and I don't spend too much time in the bath because that would be stupid, then you'd be wasting time. But at least a 10-minute bath, and then when I get out of the bath, I put some nice cozy pajamas on, and I light a candle, and then I get back to my homework. Because the thing is, for some reason, no matter what kind of bath it is, it's just de-stressing yourself. Your muscles calm, and I just think a bath is a time to think, and you can really think through like what you have to do with your homework. I'm sorry, I'm like looking everywhere, not at the camera. But I think a bath is really good to just relax and like kind of reflect on the day and not just think, oh my god, I have a test tomorrow. Like when you're stuck in your room and you're looking at your books, that is the only thing you can think of. But when you get away from your books, you can think of other things. So when you limit yourself to just one thing, that's going to cause more stress. When you can really think about a broader span of things, it just, I don't really know how to say it. It eliminates the stress that you may have. So that is one thing I do. I take a bath and I light a candle. Another thing I do is I drink tea. For some reason, tea is calming. A lot of people drink tea with like lavender type things in it. Chamomile is really good. And there are like de-stress teas. But yeah, any of those things that you would think of as typical de-stress products, I guess you can call them. So those are 3 things that I do for myself. Another thing that a lot of friends of mine do is they go jogging, which is really good because jogging like really gets the blood flowing and really makes you think about everything, not just your homework, not just your tests that you have, not just problems you're having with friends. You can really get everything off your mind, and that's a good one. Listening to music is always a good thing. If it's like rap or something like that, if you're into that kind of music, that doesn't always de-stress you. That might make you more stressed. So try not to listen to like really, I don't know, don't listen to depressing music because that will make it worse. Like way worse. Listen to in the middle type music. I always find myself listening to like easygoing things. Jack Johnson is one of my favorites when I'm listening to music when I'm stressed. He has the calmest music ever. And if you guys are into that stuff, that's not even the kind of music I like, but if you guys are into that, check him out. He has like really calming music for when you're stressed. So I would definitely go listen to that. Other things I do is don't get into a rut where you're just sitting there staring at your books and like crying over it, because to be honest, a test is not the end of the world. If you fail a test, I know it's hard, I know it's stressful, I know it's really crappy, but you need to think to yourself, is that test really worth crying over? Is the test really worth being up until 2 o'clock in the morning studying for? And if it's a yes, say you're not really doing well in the class and you really, really, really need that grade, then I understand, but there's ways you can go around it by talking to your teachers, by talking to your parents, by studying in a different way, by maybe like getting a note from a parent and going in school late, if that's something that your parents let you do. There's ways to get around it and study or like do homework in a different manner. A lot of times if you communicate just with your teachers, they'll understand. I know high school isn't middle school where you can take a test over, but high school, it's not as scary as people say it is. You can talk to your teachers. You can say, hey, listen, I really don't understand this. Could you help me out? And they will. They're there to help you. As much as people say they're not, they are. And you just need to speak up, because the people who don't speak up and just fail tests, that's when the teachers wonder. They're like, why are you failing? Or why are you so stressed if you're not telling me? So definitely speak up to your teachers, talk to the guidance counselors, take advantage of your guidance counselors in school. And if you have parents that you are able to talk to that you can really open up to, then I would definitely talk to your parents, because as much as they could annoy you and all that, you will appreciate them when it comes to being stressed. So those are what I do. I drink tea, light a candle, take a bath, get away from my books for a little while. And the other thing is when I'm doing homework, I do all the easy stuff first and get it over with, because the easy stuff can be done. You can finish it, and it feels kind of like a relief to get that finished and out of the way. And then I work on the harder stuff. I don't put all of it in front of me. I do it by class, and I usually write down what I don't understand and attempt it. At least attempt your homework. If you can't attempt it, then email a teacher. But if you can at least attempt it, write something down on the paper, scribble some notes on the side, anything like that to show the teacher that you actually did it, instead of like coming in the next day saying, I didn't get this, with your paper blank. They're not gonna be okay with that. They're gonna be like, okay, why didn't you do this? So those are my tips. This is kind of a long, rambling video, and I hope it helped you guys. I've been wanting to do a stress video for a while, because I want people to like understand that they're not the only ones if you're stressed in high school. It is a stressful time, especially when you're getting into applying to colleges and things like that. So I understand, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye.